Hello everyone. Today we're diving into the hidden costs of buying a house in New Zealand. Beyond the down payment, there are fees that can add up quick. We'll break down the top 10 fees you need to be aware of when purchasing a home in New Zealand. Grab a pen and paper, take some notes, and let's get started. First up, legal fees. You'll need a lawyer to handle all the legal paperwork and protect your interests. Legal fees in New Zealand can range from about 1,500 to 3,000 New Zealand dollars. Don't skimp on legal advice, it's worth every dollar. Next, building inspection fees. Get the property inspected by a qualified building inspector to check for any structural issues. Building inspection fees in New Zealand typically range from 400 to 800 New Zealand dollars. Consider it an investment in your peace of mind. You don't want to buy a money pit, right? So you've found a house you love, and you're ready to make an offer. You'll likely need to get a valuation to determine the property's market value. Valuation fees in New Zealand can set you back around 500 to 1,000 New Zealand dollars. A valuation gives you an objective assessment of what it's actually worth. This is especially important if you're getting a mortgage. Banks will often require a valuation to manage risk. Speaking of mortgages, let's talk about loan application fees. Lenders will usually charge a fee to process your application, covering credit checks and administrative costs. Loan application fees in New Zealand typically range from 200 to 500 New Zealand dollars. Some lenders might offer low or no fee mortgages, but read the fine print carefully. Always compare the total cost of the loan, not just the upfront fees. Now let's talk about LIM report fees. A LIM report provides important information about the property, including consents, hazards, and charges. Getting a LIM report will typically cost you between 250 to 400 New Zealand dollars. It's an essential part of your due diligence. Once your mortgage is approved, you'll need to pay a mortgage registration fee. This fee is charged by the New Zealand government for registering the mortgage on the property title. Mortgage registration fees are usually around 80 to 150 New Zealand dollars. It's a small expense, but every little bit counts. Next, let's talk about title insurance. Title insurance protects you from financial losses due to defects in the property title. It can cost around 300 to 600 New Zealand dollars, depending on the value of your property. Your lawyer will do their best to identify potential title issues, but title insurance provides extra protection. It's there to provide financial compensation if unexpected title problems arise. Okay, so you've settled on your new home and it's time to move in. Don't forget to factor in moving costs. Moving costs can include hiring professional movers, renting a truck, packing supplies, and insurance. The cost of moving in New Zealand can vary widely depending on the distance and the amount of stuff you have. Be prepared to spend anywhere from 500 to 2,000 New Zealand dollars or more. Once you're all moved in, make sure your new home is insured. Home insurance protects your property from damage or loss caused by events like fire, natural disasters, burglary, or vandalism. Home insurance premiums in New Zealand can vary, but on average, you can expect to pay anywhere from 800 to 1,500 New Zealand dollars per year. It's a small price to pay for peace of mind knowing that your investment is protected. Last but not least, let's talk about council rates. Council rates are property taxes that you pay to your local council on an annual basis. The cost of council rates in New Zealand can vary significantly, but on average, you can expect to pay anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 New Zealand dollars per year. It's important to factor in council rates when budgeting for your new home. There you have it. These are the top 10 fees you need to consider when buying a house in New Zealand. Being aware of these costs up front will save you from potential financial headaches down the road. Make sure to budget for these costs to avoid any surprises during your home buying journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more informative content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.